up at the start. Are they going to get away? We'll watch for the green flag to go down, and they should be pretty well away with a split second of that. We just can't see a thing over on that off the tape. They have got away. Who's going to come into view first? They go up the back straight for the first time, and somebody has gone through into the leading position. Well, looks like John Wheatley has gone for the leading position. Ian Gutteridge is on his shoulder as they go into that top corner for the first time. Then I can see Ian Gutteridge taking a real wide line. Gary Finlow's trying to come through on the inside as Ian Gutteridge leads it. Then Gary Finlow in second. John Wheatley's in third. Kenny Blain is in fourth. Jeff Jones in five. Rob Southwell in six. John Underwood in seven. That's the seven as again Ian Gutteridge sweeps round the outside of that pits corner. Gary Finlow's followed in through to move back through into second place as Gutteridge leads it then from Finlow in second. That's the top two with John Wheatley holding the third place. Kenny Blain still holds that fourth place. Jeff Jones coming under pressure from Rob Southwell. Scraps the fifth and sixth places. Ian Gutteridge leads the complete two then from Gary Finlow in second. John Wheatley in third. Kenny Blain in fourth. Jeff Jones in five. Rob Southwell sixth. John Underwood in seventh place. That's still the order of the seven as they go up the back straight once again. Ian Gutteridge starting to increase his lead. Looks behind him to see Gary Finlow still there in that second place position. John Wheatley in third. Kenny Blain in fourth. Rob Southwell has now gone through into fifth place as leader Ian Gutteridge comes out of that top corner and on to start lap 4 this time. Gutteridge with a good lead, looks behind him to see Finlow still holding that second. John Wheatley in third. Blain seems to be slowing up a little bit in fourth. Rob Southwell definitely closing the gap on Kenny Blain. Scrap developing for fourth and fifth places, and Rob Southwell trying to get round the edge of Kenny Blain on that pit bend as the leader Ian Gutteridge into the top turn for the final time in race number 1, 375 each. So it's going to be Ian Gutteridge going to pick up the first race win of the afternoon. Ian Gutteridge wins race number 1. Second is Gary Finlow. Third place goes to John Wheatley. Tight for fourth and fifth, it's just Kenny Blain from Rob Southwell, then Jeff Jones and John Underwood. Race 1, pre-75, sponsored by LP Transport, to win for number 174, Ian Gutteridge. Second, number 6, Gary Finlow, and third, number 19, John Wheatley. 217, 39, 52 and 77. Winning time 1 minute 38.57. 1 minute 38.57. With race number 2, another heat of the pre-75s. Change of business, that John Priest has gone round the outside, the lead going up the back straight. Somebody also going through on the inside, the lead into that top corner. We'll pick the numbers out as they come into view. Around that's the top corner, it is number 5, John Priest, who is the race leader. They come to complete the opening lap from Pete Newman in second place. Pete Newman holds the second place. 20, Mark Phillips has got the third. That's the top 3 as they go to the back straight once again then. It is still John Priest with a tremendous lead at the front. Pete Newman still holding on to that second place position. They bunch up for the minor places. John Priest increases lead with every turn of the wheel, leading by the proverbial mile at the moment. In the second heat of pre-75, takes a wide line coming out of that top corner. John Priest is the race leader for Pete Newman, still holding that second place. Vincent Priest has now gone through into third, and looking for that second place of Pete Newman. Vincent Priest gets through on the inside of Pete Newman to go through the second place. Number 7, Bruce Eddy, is in 4. That's the top 4 as John Priest absolutely coasting at the front. The longer the race goes, the bigger the lead is building. Still Priestley holding that second place from Pete Newman in third. Pretty well spread out now in race number 2 as he lost that flag out then for John Priest. Clear going into the pits corner on lap number 4. Vincent Priestley holds the second and Pete Newman holding the third place. That's the top 3 in race number 2 as we see Priest halfway up that back straight. Newman goes across the line in third. It's Bruce Eddy in 4th place. Number 20, Mark Phillips, the additional race is in 6th, and that's the 6 as John Priest leads coming out of that final corner to win heat number 2. Another heat of the pre-75s. It's John Priest that wins race number 2. We're looking for Vincent Priest to come across the line in the second place position. Vincent Priest gets the second place. Pete Newman gets the third. Number 7, Bruce Eddy, is in 4th. And number 20, Mark Phillips, in 5th place. Race 2, sponsored by D&R Motorcycles. The win for number 5, John Priest. Second, number 65, Vincent Priestley. And third, number 32, Pete Newman. 7, 20. The winning time, 1 minute 38.72. 1 minute 38.72. On the line then for race number 3, 13 of the 250 solos. Once again, David Knowles for the stop. Away we go then with race number 3, and David Knowles has made a cracking start, leads on the back straight for the first time. Looks like Mark Evans has gone through into that second place position. Alex Evans holds the third. Charles is in 4th, Patton in 5, that's the top 5 as they come by to complete the open. Then David Knowles leads it, and Mark Evans in second place. Alex Evans is in 3rd. Charles has got the 4th place. Jason Stott goes from the 5, Patton relegated to 6, that's a 6. Oh, and Mark Evans drops it on a big way on the entry to that pits corner, will hold it in second place business. Mark trying to get to his feet as David Knowles leads, going up the back straight. It's Alex Evans still holding that second place. Charles is getting closer in 3rd. Coming out of that top corner to complete lap number 2, the former British champion David Knowles is the clear race leader from Alex Evans in second place. James Charles definitely getting closer in 3rd. Jason Stott is now up to 4th place. We look at that scrap going on to second place. Charles trying to get round the edge of Evans. They go up the back straight once again. Good scrap for 2nd and 3rd. Evans holding the inside line. Charles making a move around the outside. They're locked together going up the back straight. But Charles gets round the edge of Evans as David Knowles is the race leader on to lap number 4. Knowles leads it, and Charles taking a wide on Alex Evans, trying to come back through on the inside, but Charles holds that second place with Evans in 3rd. Stott is in 4th, Patton in 5. A remounted Evans is back in 6th place as the leader. David Knowles in amongst the back markers, going up the back straight for the final time laps number 414. Nigel Hibbard on the last lap of race number 3, and it's David Knowles really wide upon that top corner that comes to the victory in race number 3. David Knowles wins the first hit of 250s. It's going to be Matt Charles getting the second place. From Alex Evans in 3rd. Jason Stott not too far behind in 4th. It's Mark Evans, the next rider across the line, number 181. Then Mark Patton, and finally it's Nigel Hibbard. Race 3, 250s, sponsored by Speedway Motorcycles. A win for number 64, David Knowles. Second, number 97, James Childe. And third, 179, Alec Evans. 94, 181, 26, 4 and 4. The winning time, quickest so far today, 1 minute 33.38. 1 minute 33.38. Race 4, 350s, sponsored by Noel Clark. Well, we got in with the first hit of 350, sponsored by Noel Clark, and they got the back straight for the first time. Looks like Mark Taylor that leads going in to that top corner. Lee Gayden in second, Charlie Saunders in third. That's the top 3 as they enter that top corner for the first time. It's 170 Mark Taylor leads with Lee Gayden in second, Charlie Saunders in third. Andy Perry is in 4th. Number 37. That's Mike Peters is in 5th, that's a 5 as they go up the back straight once again. Taylor starting to increase lead the front from Gayden in second. Charlie Saunders getting close to Lee Gayden as they enter that top corner on lap number 2. Mark Taylor with a good lead. Start develops for second and third, Lee Gayden and Charlie Saunders. As Taylor leads, can put in 2 then. So wide riding Gayden in second. Saunders got the third. Perry is in 4th. Peters in 5. The back straight they go once again, starting a little bit spread out now in race number 4 as Mark Taylor is the clear leader from Lee Gayden in second. He's starting to pull away from Charlie Saunders in third, Perry in 4th, Peters in 5. First kick of the 350s, Mark Taylor, time to look behind him. building that lead all the time in this first into the 350s. From Lee Gayden in second, Charlie Saunders in third, Andy Perry in four, Peter's getting closer in five. As a leader, Mark Taylor half at the back straight for the final time in race number 4. We see Mark Taylor enter that top corner. Taking a wide line on the exit from that top bend for number 170, Mark Taylor. Lee Gayden comes through to get the second place, followed by Charlie Saunders in third. It's going to be Andy Perry in fourth and Mike Peters in fifth place. Race 4, sponsored by Noel Clark, a win for 170, Mark Taylor. Second, 116, Lee Gayden. And third, number 25, Charlie Saunders. 180 and 137. Winning time, 1 minute 31.50. 1 minute 31.50. Race 5, another heat of the 350s, sponsored by Professional Choice. Change of number for Al Martin, he is number 40 and not number 30. Race 5 then, another heat of the 350s, and we're looking to see Jason Handley make the start. He has made the start, he's leading going up the back straight for the first time. Somebody moving in the second place. That second place position, as it is Jason Handley leads it from Peter Carr in second, Rob Southwell in third, Barry Powell in four, 130 in five, Al Martin in six. That's the six. They make their way up the back straight once again. Jason Handley already pulling well clear the front of them, and Peter Carr pushing hard in that second place position. Working their way through into that fourth spot. They come back into view. Jason Handley using every inch of the track, coming out of that top corner, leads it then from Peter Carr still in second. Barry Powell's now gone through the third. Rob Southwell is up into fourth place. Gutteridge is in five, with Al Martin back in six. As leader up that back straight on lap number 3, Jason Handley absolutely powering away the front of the Army clocks. As he completes that should win race number 5. He's on to lap 4 this time. He's on to look behind him, increasing lead all the time over Peter Carr there in that second place position. Barry Powell just about stopping inside the stake to hang on to that third place. Rob Southwell is in 4, Doherty in 5. We seem to have lost we haven't lost Al Martin. It's Doherty, we've lost Al Martin there still in the 5th place. As the leader Jason Handley comes to complete a win of race number 5. Jason Handley wins it from Peter Carr in second place. Barry Powell gets the third place. Rob Southwell in 4. And Al Martin in 5th place. Race 5, sponsored by Professional Choice. The win for number 95, Jason Handley. Second, number 16, Peter Carr. And third, number 82, Barry Powell. 39 and number 40. The time over 8 seconds quicker than anything seen so far today. 1 minute 23.34. 1 minute 23.34. 16 of the 500 sidecars. All 6 outfits should be out there as they got the back straight for the first time coming. Who looks like Scott Franson, fourth fish that lead it from Nick Radley in second place. Morgan's got the third. Tony Cook has gone through into fourth. Brian Canning is in 5. That's the top 5. In fact, it isn't. It's Tony Stark that leads it from Nick Radley in second place. Morgan's got the third. Cook is in 4. It's Scott Franson, Paul Fisher finding themselves with the back of the moment. Nick Radley trying to find a way through on the into the 2 abreast, going up the back straight for first place in the first hit of 500 sidecars. Tremendous action between these two as they go up the back straight. Nick Radley again trying to find a way through on the into Tony Stark. They're absolutely locked together on the end of that top point. Nick Radley cuts through on the inside. Tony Stark trying to come back to get back through on the inside. Super action between these two as Radley leads it from Stark in second. Cook's at the third with Morgan in 4, Canning in 5. Francis is in 6. They go up the back straight once again. It's still Nick Radley who leads and Tony Stark trying to hit back by getting back through on the inside, going up that back straight. The gap is starting to close between the leading two as they move into that top corner once again. Radley still leads them from Stark in second. He's still pulling away from Tony Cook holding that third place position again. Stark trying to get through on the inside, a fight between these two as they move into that pits corner once again. It's Radley who leads it from Stark in second, Cook in third, Morgan in 4, Canning in 5, Francis in 6. That's the 6 they go up the back straight for the full time. Nick Radley slowly but surely starting to pull away from Tony Stark. What a great scrapper as opening 2 laps as Nick Radley leads into that top corner for the full time, and Nick Radley picks up the winning line in the first hit of 500 sidecars. Nick Radley wins it. Tony Stark gets the second place. Tony Cook is in third. Alan Morgan in 4, Brian Canning in 5, Scott Francis in 6th place. Super 500 sidecar action in race number 6. Super 500 sidecar action there in race number 6, sponsored by Cannon Raceway. And it is a win for number 21, Nick Radley, with Andy Colvin in the chair. Second is Tony Stark and Andy Sweeting. And third, Tony Cook and Anders McFarland. Number 10, 156, 49 and 69. Winning time 1 minute 37.12. 1 minute 37.12. Move on to race 8, sponsored by Speedway Services. First heat of the 500, Daniel Winterton, Lewis Denham, Tim Knowles and Jason Handley. They all clash in the opening heat of the 500. Should be an absolutely crackerjacking this one for 500 solos. Race number 8 on the programme. The dust flies up and I can see that Lewis Denham has made the start. Looks like Daniel Winterton has gone with him. Where is Jason Handley? Going back to the third at the moment. He's back in 5th place. Now moves up the third. He took the fourth half of the start there in the opening heat of the 500. Lewis Denham leads then from Daniel Winterton in 2nd place. It's Tim Nobes in 3rd, Jason Handley in 4th, Dave Rowlands in 5. That's the top 5. And Jason Handley making no impression on 2nd and 3rd, let alone getting anywhere near Lewis Denham as they go up the back straight once again. Then Denham leads it from Winterton in 2nd, Nobes in 3rd, looking at 2nd place of Daniel Winterton, and Tim Nobes dies inside Daniel Winterton to get the 2nd place position. Lewis Denham's absolutely storming away the front. It's Nobes in 2nd, Winterton in 3rd. Handley can make no impression in 3rd as they go into that pits corner once again. Handley now trying to get through on the inside Winterton, but Winterton back round the outside. Super action for 3rd and 4th places. Lewis Denham's flying at the front. Tim Nobes consolidating that 2nd place, and Jason Handley still can't find a way past Daniel Winterton. He gets through on the inside Winterton this time as Denham leads him on to 3rd then. From Nobes in 2nd place, it's Handley up to 3rd with Winterton in 3rd. Rowlands is in 5, that's the top 5. But what a start this is for Lewis Denham. He's absolutely storming away, starting up the back markers as he goes up the back straight for the full time. Tim Nobes has got that 2nd. It's Jason Handley in 3rd with Daniel Winterton in 3rd. As Lewis Denham picks up the winning ride in race number 8. Lewis Denham wins it. 2nd is the wide riding Tim Nobes. 3rd place goes to Jason Handley. 4th is Daniel Winterton. Super high spin action there in race number 8. Looks like Dave Rowlands will be the next rider to come across the line in that 5th place position. Dave Rowlands picks up the 5th place. Race number 7, sponsored by Skillful Potatoes. Super action in winter number 81, Lewis Denham. In fact, race number 8, of course, sponsored by Speedway Services. A win for number 81, Lewis Denham. 2nd, number 22, Tim Nobes. And 3rd, number 95, Jason Handley. 12, 887, 78, 886. Winning time 1 minute 22.82. 1 minute 22.82. Moving on then to race number 9, sponsored by Bewdley Bonanza Grasstrack. With race number 9, who's another lead? They come into view on the horizon. Looks like Stephen Taylor's got the second, but I think it's Krista Marsh that leads. Going into that top corner for the first time. Stephen Taylor in second. John Jefferies got the third. Marsh Ferry is in fourth. Tim Curnock is in 5. That's the top 5 as Marsh leads, and then from Taylor in second. Jefferies in third. Curnock in fourth. Richard Smith looks to be struggling there. Richard Smith in his comeback from injury looks to be struggling very much there, and way down the field as they go up the back straight for the first time. Krista Marsh is storming away the front. Stephen Taylor's got the second place. John Jefferies looking at that second place of Stephen Taylor. They end that top corner on lap number 2, and it's Marsh that's absolutely flying on the front. Taylor grimly hanging on. That second, John Jefferies trying to close the gap in third. Mark Ferry now goes from the fourth. Tim Curnock is in 5. Thomas is in 6. We've lost Richard. We haven't lost Richard Smith. He's way down the field at the moment on that super smart looking machine, but it's Krista Marsh leads into the top corner on lap 3 from Taylor in second, and Jefferies can't close the gap on Taylor at the present moment as Marsh leads him on the fourth, and Taylor in second. Jefferies definitely getting close to third, but using every inch of the track on that top corner. Mark Ferry has got the 5th place, then Tim Curnock, then Thomas, then Richard Smith. We look at the leader halfway at the back straight then for the final time. Be interested to see what's on the time. Krista Marsh stops in this race number 9. He's already in amongst the back markers coming out of that final corner, and number 8 Krista Marsh wins race number 9. John Jefferies has got the better of Stephen Taylor to go through in the second place. Stephen Taylor gets the third. Mark Ferry is in 4th. Richard Smith has worked his way through into 5. Thomas is in 6. Curnock in 7th. And then finally riding number 45, James Peters in 8th place. Race 9 sponsored by Bewdley Bonanza Garage. A win for number 8, Krista Marsh. Second, number 14, John Jefferies. And third, number 23, Stephen Taylor. 188, 33, 186, 726, 45, 41, and 225. Winning time 1 minute 24.47. 1 minute 24.47. Race 10, 500 sellers again, sponsored by Caveill Motorsport. On the line, we'll pick up the deal. They go on the top of the horizon, and looks like Martin Williams has made a good start for Ashcroft. There's a rider that's gone with him. Mark Childe has got the third with Tom Cooper's 4. That's the top corner. The end of that top corner then for the first time. It's Martin Williams who is the race leader from the Ashcroft in second. Mark Childe in third. Tommy Crew is in 4. Rory Caveill is in 5. That's the top 5 as they go up the back straight once again. Martin Williams still leads at number 364. A long way back in 6th place. David Needham back in 6th place. We see Martin Williams at that top corner with a clear lead over Ashcroft in second place. From Mark Childe still holding the third place position. Martin Williams, the barn record winner, leads this one then from Ashcroft in second. Mark Childe is in third. Tommy Crew in 4. Rory Caveill in 5. That's still the top 5 as they stream up that back straight once again. Martin Williams increasingly all the time over Ashcroft in that second place position. Martin Williams at the top corner of lap number 3 in race number 10. The last lap flag at then 4. 125. Martin Williams seems to be coasting at the front from Ashcroft in second place. Mark Childe getting a little bit closer in third. These three along with Tommy Crew and Rory Caveill in 4th and 5th places. Martin Williams already in amongst the back markers going up that back straight for the final time. Ashcroft in second with Childe in third, and again Martin Williams coasts into that final corner with a big lead in race number 10. Coming out of that final bend, it's a win for 125 and Martin Williams. Second, number 83 for Ashcroft. Mark Childe gets the third. Looking back to Tommy Crew to come across the line in 4th place, followed by number 36 Rory Caveill, and the final rider to finish in 6th place will be 364 David Needham. Race 10 sponsored by Caveill Motorsports. A win for number 125 Martin Williams. Second, number 83 for Ashcroft, and third, number 58 Mark Childe. 18, 36 and 364. Winning time 1 minute 26.35. 1 minute 26.35. 1971 Peter Collins. 72 Andy Perry. 73 Cyril Jones again, and again in 74 Roly Duke in 75, Gerald Short 76, and again in 77, Simon Wigg in 1978. In 78, Andy Garner in 79 and 80, Jason Stott 92, 93, 94 and 95, Tony Atkin 97 and 98, for Ashcroft 2000. And for Ashcroft again in 2005. Some very, very famous names. We'll go on to the sidecars in a moment. Look to the riders on the line then for the first heat of 1000cc sidecar action, race number 11 of the programme, with Philip Duncan Transport as the sponsor. See the start of the 4 outfits on the line then for the 1000cc sidecars, race number 11. Away they go then with the first year 1000cc sidecar action. Looks like Jamie Rogers making a cracking start. Jamie Rogers leads, they come by for the first time, and Steve Smith in second. It's Carr Blight in third, Fred Skinner in fourth. The Devises have got the fifth place. They go in the back straight for the first time. Then it's Jamie Rogers with a good lead with Danny Hogg in the chair this afternoon from Steve Smith and Carl Pugh in second place. These two pulling away from Steph Blow with Jason Gill in the chair in third. And it's still James Rogers then and Danny Hogg, the clear leaders from Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Steph Blight has got the third place. Fred Skinner in fourth. Devises have got the five, they make their way to the back straight once again then. James Rogers and Danny Hogg, well clear, and Steve Smith and Carl Pugh trying to close the gap there in second place. Broadsiding coming out of that corner from James Rogers. Steve Smith taking a much tighter line, but can't seem to close the gap there in second place. Looks if Blythe have got problems in third. Some ominous blue smoke coming out of the machine. They're rapidly slowing up. That allows Fred Skinner through into the third place position. Devises have got the fourth. So as they go down the back straight once again and into that pits corner for the penultimate time, it's James Rogers and Danny Hogg who lead it then from Steve Smith and Carl Pugh holding that second place position. Fred Skinner back in third. Devises have got the fourth as they lead it down the back straight then for the final time. So Fred Skinner the third place there, it comes across the line as James Rogers and Danny Hogg lead into the pits corner for the final time then. And first of the 1000cc sidecar action is a win for number 11, James Rogers and Danny Hogg. Second is Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. That's the first and second in this heat. We're waiting then for Fred Skinner to come across the line, outfit number 228 to pick up the third place position. Fred Skinner gets the third. And 101 comes across the line in fourth place. Race 11 sponsored by Philip Duncan Transport, to win for number 11 James Rogers and Danny Hogg. Second number 2 Steve Smith and Carl Pugh, and third 228 Fred and John Skinner. Fourth 101. And number 30 coming across the line in fifth place, Seth Blind with a few bike problems, but comes across the line to pick up crucial race points, finishing in fifth place, number 30, Steph Bly and Jason Gill. Winning time 1 minute 45.81. 1 minute 45.81. We move on to race 12, sponsored by Martin Cox Lubricants. Looking across to see the riders come into line then for race number 12. This afternoon, see Andy Wilson with his hand in the air down Gayden, with 2 looks like Colin Blackwood on the inside. And there's the back corner roller, and then Away they go. Just coming up from the rear wheel of Colin Blackburn. Has made a good start and leads. They come by us for the first time. It's Colin Blackburn who leads it, and Matt Formarola in second place. Paul Downs is in third. Ray Lewis is in fourth. That's the forwards. Colin Blackburn leads down the back straight then on the opening lap with Paul Whitelam during the Childe pulling away from Matt Formarola and Andy Wilson in that second place position. It's still Paul Downs, Scott Gutteridge in third with Roy Lewis and Jane Griffiths in fourth place. That's the four now, and Colin Blackburn using every inch of the track coming out of that bottom corner. He's got a good lead over Matt Formarola in second place. Getting a little bit spread out now in the second heat on the 1,000 shares. Still Paul Downs in third with Roy Lewis in fourth. As the leader Colin Blackburn enters that pits corner with a clear lead over Matt Formarola and Andy Wilson in that second place position. Much tighter line taken by Colin Blackburn this time as he leads then from Formarola and Wilson in second. It's Downs and Gutteridge in third. Lewis and Griffiths in fourth. Getting spread out now in this second heat of the 1,000 shares. Colin Blackburn leads into that pitch corner on lap number 3. Could well be lapping the fourth place rider. That's a tremendous lead that Colin Blackburn's got. Matt Formarola, Andy Wilson trying to close the gap there in that second position. The last lap flag out then for Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. They're clear in the second heat of 1,000cc sidecars from Matt Formarola and Andy Wilson in second place. Colin Blackburn will lap the fourth place riders. He's halfway in the back straight for the follow time. It's Paul Downs coming across the line in third. Colin Blackburn in fact does lap the fourth place rider with Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. in the chair. Come to the win race number 12, second heat of the 1,000cc sidecars. Colin Blackburn gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Matt Formarola and Andy Wilson. It's Roy Lewis and Jane Griffiths with a lap to go. They'll finish in fourth place because the third place rider across the line, Paul Downs and Scott Gutteridge, they finish in third place. Race 12 then, sponsored by Marvin Cox Lubricants. A win for number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Second, number 5, Matt Formarola and Andy Wilson. And third, number 44, Paul Downs and Scott Gutteridge. Fourth, 1:46. Winning time just a little bit quicker, 1 minute 43.50. 1 minute 43.50. Alan Artis and Paul Pinfold in the chair, 1979. Looks at it on the line then for race number 13, the start of the second leg of the 375. Virtually can't see a thing over from that start. Blue smoke coming out of one of the exhausts. We can see the tape. And somebody I think has looped at the start. We seem to see a head come in the air there at the start, but most of the riders have got away, and Ian Gutteridge again has got a real flyer. Impressively won the first heat. He's leading this one. Looks like John Underwood has gone in the second. Gary Finlow now looking for that third place position as they come by to complete the first one. Then it's Ian Gutteridge who leads it, but John Underwood is second. Gary Finlow is in third. Jeff Jones is in fourth. Bruce Eddy is in 5. That's the 5 as they go up the back straight once again. Ian Gutteridge loving this track here this afternoon. Impressive winner of the first heat. Looks like winning this race. Number 13 has increased his lead over John Underwood in second place. Gary Finlow looking down at the bike, holds on to that third place position. Somebody, Jeff Jones is slowing up in fourth place. He's lost that fourth place to Bruce Eddy as Ian Gutteridge is the race leader. They complete another lap then from John Underwood still there in second place. Gary Finlow has got the third. Bruce Eddy's in fourth. Jeff Jones with a sick bike is in fifth place. As the leader, Ian Gutteridge up the back straight once again. John Underwood trying to close the gap in second. Gary Finlow again working hard to try and improve on that third place position as Ian Gutteridge leads into that top corner. And John Underwood is definitely starting to close the gap on Ian Gutteridge now. The last lap flag out then for 174 Ian Gutteridge. John Underwood definitely getting close in second. Gary Finlow has got the third. We look at that scrap at the front. Does Ian Gutteridge know that John Underwood's definitely closed the gap there in second place? Ian Gutteridge looks to be pulling away again, going up the back straight, but John Underwood making a move on the entry to that top corner on lap number 4. Finlow still holds the third as Ian Gutteridge leads into the top corner for the final time. John Underwood is the closest he's been to him all the race, but he's not going to get to Ian Gutteridge, who makes it 2-2. Second is John Underwood. Gary Finlow gets the third. We've got Bruce Eddy and Jeff Jones, and Bruce Eddy's hand goes in the air. That allows Jeff Jones to go back through into the fourth place position. It looks as if Bruce Eddy is not going to complete the 4 laps for race number 13, as number 52 Jeff Jones is the fourth rider across the line. Race 13, Pre-75, sponsored by Cobcomp Race Services, a win for 174, Ian Gutteridge. Second, number 77, John Underwood, and third, number 6, Gary Finlow. Fourth, number 52. Winning time, 1 minute 39.60. 1 minute 39.60. Race 14, again Pre-75, this time the sponsors are Fred Smith and Sons. We go then with race number 14, and who's got a lead? It looks like Nigel Newman goes into that corner. I don't think he came out in the first heat. Nigel Newman, always one of the quick ones in the Pre-75, and it is number 2, Nigel Newman, that leads. They come by us for the first time from John Priest in second place, Vincent Priest in third, Kenny Blain in 4, John Wheatley in 5, Rob Southwell in 6, Pete Newman in 7. That's a 7 as Nigel Newman clear going up the back straight then for the first time with a good lead over John Priest holding that second place. John Wheatley in third, Kenny Blain in 4. It's Rob Southwell trying to close the gap on Kenny Blain. That's scrapped for 4th and 5th places. Nigel Newman still the race leader, then completing lap number 2. Newman leads it from Priest in second. It's Wheatley in third. Blain in 4, Southwell trying to get that 4th place position. Pete Newman is in 5, 1 and 2 runners pulled out on that to second lap as they go up the back straight once again. Newman continues to lead. John Priest, is he just starting to close the gap, starting in second. John Wheatley has got the 3rd. Rob Southwell has now gone through into 4th place. Will he get it? Kenny Blain to 5 as the leader. Nigel Newman leads on the last lap. John Priest using every inch of track up on that top corner, starting to close the gap on Nigel Newman as they move into the pits corner on lap 4. Wheatley still got the 3rd. Southwell in 4, Blain in 5, Newman in 6. They go up the back straight for the final time. It's Nigel Newman, needs the point of course, didn't come out in the first heats of these Pre-75. John Priest definitely getting closer. It looks like Nigel Newman's just about got enough in hand to win this race number 14. Nigel Newman wins it. Second is John Priest. Looking back for John Wheatley to come across the line in that 3rd place position. He's followed by Rob Southwell in 4 and Kenny Blain in 5th place, with Pete Newman taking the 6th place position. Race 14, sponsored by Fred Smith and Sons. A win for number 2, Nigel Newman. Second, number 5, John Priest. And third, number 19, John Wheatley. 39, 217 and 32. Winning time, quickest time so far for a Pre-75 race, 1 minute 32.88. 1 minute 32.88. Over the gate then for race 15, second leg of the 250 solos. Looks like the tapes have just shot up when they come into view. Either the false start or usually movement into the tapes over on that far side. Green flag is still raised. They could be waiting in the bike, Trevor. They are away this time, and it looks like Matt Childe has made a good start and leads going down the back straight for the first time. James Childe leads it, but Knowles has gone through on the inside. James Childe again trying to get back round the outside as Knowles leads him, and Childe in second place. Jason Stott has gone through into 3rd. Mark Evans has gone through 4. Alex Evans in 5. It's Mick Parton in 6 with Nigel Hibbert in 7 as they go up the back straight once again, and Charles trying to come through on the inch of Knowles, but Knowles has got a quick line round the outside of that pits corner. The leading 3 starting to pull away from the remainder of the field as Knowles leads them, but Charles in 2nd, Stott in 3rd, with Evans in 4, in 5. Martin is in 6 and James Charles got round the outside. David Knowles, they go into that pits corner once again, and Jason Stott also got thrown into David Knowles. David Knowles again back round the outside to retake that second place as Charles leads them going up the back straight for Knowles in second. It's Stott in third. These three are all clear of Evans in fourth. They go into that top corner once again, and James Charles is starting to build a bit of a lead over David Knowles. Again gone wide in that top corner. Jason Stott almost saw on the inside, and Stott got thrown into David Knowles, and David Knowles seems to be slowing up there in third place as Charles leads it then from Stott in second, Knowles in third, Evans in fourth, Evans in 5. Parton is in 6, that's the 6. They go up the back straight once again as James Childe clear leading over Jason Stott in second. David Knowles definitely dropping back in that third place position. Mark Evans holding the 4 as Charles gets the checker flag. James Charles wins it. Second is Jason Stott. David Knowles has to be content with third place this time. It's going to be tight to fourth and fifth between the two Evanses. They cross the line virtually. Mark Evans just gets it from Alex Evans. Then we got Mick Parton, and finally number 414, Nigel Hibbard. Race 15, sponsored by LP Transport of Tibberdale Limited. A win for number 97, James Childe. Second, number 94, Jason Stott. And third, number 64, David Knowles. 181, 179, 26, 414. Winning time, quickest heat for the 250 so far, 1 minute 32.07. 1 minute 32.07. Race 16, sponsored by Speedway Motorcycles. Start with another heat of the 350 solos. Give you the overall position of the 375s after 2 heats. 174 Ian Gutteridge, 22 points. Number 5 John Priest, 20 points. Gary Finlow, number 6, 17 points. 19 John Wheatley, 16. 7 Bruce Eddy, 14. 77 John Underwood, 13. Others Pete Newman and Rob Southwell and Kenny Blain. While in number 2, Nigel Newman, 11 points. That's the leading positions after 2 legs of the 375s. So away then with a seat of the 350s, race number 16 on the programme. Looks like Jason Handley leads. They go in that top corner for the first time. Lee Gayden has got the second place. Rob Southwell in third. Saunders is in fourth. Peters is in 5. That's the 5 as Handley leads it then from Gayden in second, Saunders in third, Southwell in fourth, Peters in 5. Noel Martin come out this time as they go up the back straight once again. Jason Handley didn't look particularly quick on the 500 in the first heats, well in control of the seat of the 350s for Lee Gayden in second, Charlie Saunders in third, Rob 4. Mike Peters is in 5, that's the 5 as Handley storming away at the front as they complete 2. Tremendous wheelie there from Jason Handley's increased lead over Lee Gayden. It's still Saunders in third, Southwell in 4. Peters definitely getting closer in 5. A big gap there from Jason Handley to the second chasing rider, who is still 116 Lee Gayden. Charlie Saunders trying to close the gap there in that third place position. Spectacular style of Handley coming off that top corner on the start. Lap forward start then. Handley leads it and Gayden second. Saunders definitely getting close to Lee Gayden. This is where the action is for second and third places as Jason Handley's got this one completely sewn up. It's still Gayden hanging on to that second. It's Saunders in third. Peters have gone through in the fourth, but they're getting Rob Southwell the 5, with Jason Handley coasting into that top corner in race number 16. It's a race win for number 95, Jason Handley. Still a good scrap going on there for second and third places. Lee Gayden gets the second place from Charlie Saunders in third. Mike Peters is in fourth, Rob Southwell in fifth place. Race 16. Sponsored by Speedway Motorcycles, a win for number 95, Jason Handley. Second, 116, Lee Gayden. And third, number 25, Charlie Saunders. 37 and 39. Winning time, 1 minute 24.43. 1 minute 24.43. Notice to all riders, please, no riding in the pits. No riding in the pits, please. We move on to race 17. Sponsored by Tomac UK Limited. Unified swimming up at the start. That means they've got away, and it's Mark Taylor, the winner of the first of the 350's gone away. Looks like Peter Carr, or isn't it Barry Powell, the rider's gone with him, and somebody goes bursting through on the inside, goes through from fourth to second. That definitely looks like Peter Carr has gone through from fourth to second on the exit from that top corner. Mark Taylor leads it, and Peter Carr in second. Barry Powell's in third. Gutteridge in fourth. Ferry is in five as they go up the back straight once again. And Mark Taylor leads it. Peter Carr trying to close the gap in second. Barry Powell has got the third as they go up the back straight on lap number 2. And Peter Carr definitely starting to close it on Mark Taylor on the entrance of that top turn on lap number 2. Mark Taylor taking a wide line. Peter Carr trying to take a much tighter line, but Taylor still has the advantage from Carr in second place. It's Powell in third. Doherty in fourth. Perry is in 5. As they got the back straight once again, Peter Carr's got a quicker line on the exit from that pits corner. Is 2 bites behind Mark Taylor now as they hit the top turn once again on lap number 3. Could be an interesting top turn again. Mark Taylor still with the advantage, goes wide again. Peter Carr again trying to take a tighter line to close the gap, but Taylor's got the speed coming off the corner. Carr still in second. Carr left to be slightly quicker on the pits corner. Still Powell has got the third. Up the back straight they go for the time, and Taylor slowly but surely is pulling away from Peter Carr. Still Powell has got the third with Doherty in 4. Perry in 5, that's a 5 in race number 17, and Mark Taylor looks like making 2 and 2 in the heats of the 350 solos. Mark Taylor gets the winning ride from Peter Carr in second place. Barry Powell picks up the third. It's John Doherty in 4th and Andy Perry in 5th place. Race 17, sponsored by Trammer UK Limited, a win for 170, Mark Taylor. Second, number 16, Peter Carr. And third, number 82, Barry Powell. 130, 180. Winning time, 1 minute 26.68. 1 minute 26.68. Is flying from the rear wheels. They got the back straight. Looks like it's Alan Morgan that's made a good start and leads into that top corner. Is that Tony Stott that's gone with him as they go into the top bench for the first time. I think the number there, it's definitely Alan Morgan. It is Tony Stott that's got the second place, and Tony Stott trying to get through on the inside. Alan Morgan, Stott gets on into Morgan. Canning has got the third. Francis in 4. Chris Salisbury in 5. Up to 5 as they go up the back straight for the first time. Tony Stott starting to build a lead in over Alan Morgan, who's slowing up in second place. Looks to have problems there. Alan Morgan, he's dropping back to the field. He's back to 4th place. Oh, has he missed a girl? Has he got problems? He's trying to reclaim the 3rd place because of Scott Francis and Paul Fisher as Tony Stark is a race leader from Brian Canning in second. It's Scott Francis in 3rd. Morgan has got the 4 with Chris Salisbury in 5th place. Tony Stark got a hard fought second place in his first ride. They're bunching up again for 3rd, 4th and 5th place, and Scott Francis and Paul Fisher. Alan Morgan's almost got through on the inside. They just hold him at bay in that scrap for 3rd place. As it is, Tony Stark pulling well clear the front, still Brian Canning hanging on to that second place. The lock shoulder to shoulder with 3rd and 4th. Scott Francis on the inside, Alan Morgan trying to come right round the outside to retake that 3rd place position. As Canning crossed the line in second, Scott Francis, Paul Fisher in 3rd. It's Alan Morgan in 4th, Chris Salisbury in 5. They're bunching up for 2nd, 3rd and 4th places as Tony Stark's got a big lead. Harper at the back straight for the final time. It's still Canning holding that 2nd place from Francis in 3rd. Morgan has got the 4th. Salisbury starting to get a little bit tailed off in 5 as Tony Stark picks up the winning ride in race number 18. Tony Stark wins race 18. Brian Canning just gets the 2nd, and Scott Francis in 3rd. Alan Morgan is in 4. Chris Salisbury in 5th place. Race 18, 500 sidecars. A win for number 23, Tony Stark and Andy Sweeting. Second, number 49, Brian Canning and Stephen George. And third, number 69, Scott Francis and Paul Fisher. 156 and 418. Winning time, quickest for 500 sidecars so far, 1 minute 33.22. 1 minute 33.22. Race number 20, sponsored by Hardwick. No, that's Richard Smith. Three to watch for in this one. Where they going at the back straight for the first time, and Richard Smith has made a good start. He's the one that leads going at the back straight for the first time. Ashcroft in second. Tim Nobes has got the third. Thomas is in making a big move round the outside for Ashcroft. Ashcroft holds the line and holds on for that second place. And Richard Smith is a race leader, and Ashcroft in second. Tim Nobes has got the third. Thomas is in 4, 1, 4, 2 in 5 and 41 in 6 as they go up the back straight once again. It's still Richard Smith. Good to see Richard back in action. Where fit he is, we're not 100% certain. He leads this one into that top corner on lap number 2. Tim Nobes again. That big dive he's using every inch of the track on that top corner, but he's lost ground again on Ashcroft. Tim Nobes dropping back in third. Thomas has still got the fourth place position. 142 Mitch Kennard and 41 Steve Bridgwater. Next one is in the seat and change of positions going up the back straight. Richard Smith is visibly slowing up there. Ashcroft has gone round the outside. Richard Smith then moving that top corner once again. Ashcroft slides round the outside. Richard Smith holding the title on the inside as Ashcroft leads it then from Smith in second. It's Nobes in third. Thomas is in 4. That's the lead in 4 as they go up the back straight once again, and Ashcroft pulling away from Richard Smith, and now you can see Tim Nobes is starting to close the gap on Richard Smith. They're halfway up the back straight on the final lap into that top corner for the final time. Ashcroft on course to pick up the winner in race number 20. Ashcroft wins race number 20. Second is Richard Smith. Third place is Tim Nobes. Fourth across the line is 186 Gareth Thomas. They should be followed by 142 Mitch Kennard and number 41 Steve Bridgwater. Race 20 sponsored by Hardwick, so into number 83 Phil Ashcroft. Second number 33 Richard Smith, and third number 22 Tim Nobes. 186, 142 and 41. Winning time 1 minute 27.31. Looking across towards the start then for race number 21. It's Tim Nobes who leads, but Lewis Denham leads, but Martin Williams has gone through on the outside. John Jefferies on the shoulder of Lewis Denham as he goes into the top corner for the first time. Mark Ferry holds that fourth place position as Martin Williams leads it, and Lewis Denham in second, John Jefferies in third, Mark Ferry in 4, Dave Owens in 5, Tommy Crew is in 6. That's the top 6. They go up the back straight for the first time, and Martin Williams with a big lead there. Lewis Denham trying to cut back that lead in second place. John Jefferies pushing after Lewis Denham as they go in the top corner on lap number 2, and Martin Williams is very much the man in form at the present moment as meeting this afternoon as Martin Williams leads it, and Lewis Denham still in second. It's John Jefferies in third, it's Mark Ferry in 4, Dave Owens in 5, Tommy Crew in 6 as they go up the back straight once again, and Lewis Denham is starting to peg back the ground on Martin Williams. They go in that top corner once again, these two pulling away from John Jefferies in that third place. Still Martin Williams leads it. Lewis Denham again is closing up on the exit from that top turn. Williams leads it, but rapidly closing. Lewis Denham in second place. They go in the pits corner once again. Jefferies dropping back in third. There's about 4 bikes between the leading two as they go on the back straight once again. Williams just with the management seat. Denham has closed the gap again on the entry for that top corner on a lap to number 4 in second place. Is coming out. There's going to be tight on the finish. Lewis Denham trying to get thrown into Martin Williams, but Martin Williams wins it. Second is Lewis Denham. John Jefferies in third place. Tremendous action between the first and second there. John Jefferies comes across the line in third. Mark Ferry is in fourth place. Tommy Crew is in 5. Dave Rowlands in 6th place. And the final rider across the line is number 78, Martin Evans. Race 21 sponsored by R&P Repairs of Tipton. The win for 125, Martin Williams. Second, number 81, Lewis Denham. And third, number 14, John Jefferies. 188, 18, 887 and 78. The winning time, as you would expect, the quickest so far today, 1 minute 21.31. 1 minute 21.31. They got the back straight for the first time. It looks like Daniel Winterton leads, going up the back straight the first time. Krista in second. Jason Handley again very slow away, back in fourth place at 500. And red flags are out. Red flags are out. This one stopped. We can't tell you why because we cannot see the starting gate over on that far side. But red flags are out for a race number 22. That will be stopped and restarted. Red flags up at the gate again. We can just see the red flag in the air. I mean, obviously from the top corner you can see all what's happening over there. You can't see a thing. We just see a red flag in the air. So the race number 22, the red flag seems to have gone down. We're looking across. Green flag is now raised. So we come away for action for race number 22, sponsored by Mr. Baxton and Webb. You know, engine's running, but they haven't got away as yet. So they're obviously a bit of a problem over on that far side of the track. People running towards the starting gate, so whether there's a problem with one of the bikes or whether there's a problem with the gate. As I said, we just cannot see over on that far side. Looks like a mechanic running from the pitch towards the start. There's obviously a problem on the line for race number 22. We give it a 250 solo situation after 2 legs. James Charles 20 points, David Knowles 19, Jason Stott 16, Alex Evans 14, Mark Evans 13 and Mick Partner's got 10 points. That should bring you bang up to date with all the point situation regarding all the classes until the lads have completed race number 22. I'm sure Mario will get together the points after 2 legs of the 500 solos. flags up at the start for race number 22. Perhaps they're going to get the action away this time. In the bike from insuriously. Krista's up, they obviously got away. Newman's got away. It looks like Krista Marsh has got away. Jason Handley's made a much better start, but Daniel Winton's got thrown into Jason Handley. Jason Handley back round the end, goes on the shoulder of Krista Marsh now as they go in that top corner. For the first time, it's Marsh on the inside. Handley round the outside. Handley's on a 350. Jason Handley's on his 350 and his 500 each. He leads going up the back straight for the first time, and Jason Handley definitely out on the 350 this time. Leads Krista Marsh. They go up the back straight once again. Daniel Winton Stott will holding that third place position. Arm in the air there for Daniel Winton. As Jason Handley definitely on the 350. Leads the seat of the 500 then from Krista Marsh in second place. Mark Childe's got the third. Stephen Taylor is in fourth place. That's the top four. And look how impressive Jason Handley looks on that 350 as he goes at the back straight once again. It's still Marsh holding that second place. It's Childe in third with Stephen Taylor definitely getting close to that fourth place position. Daniel Winton, that 6 point, pulls on to the centre green. Jason Handley leads them on the four then. From Marsh in second, it's Childe in third. Taylor is in fourth. That's the top four's leader. Jason Handley up the back straight for the follow time. He's got a big lead now over Krista Marsh from Childe and Stephen Taylor. Then we've got Rory Carr in fifth place. Number 45 is in sixth. Jason Handley comes out of that final corner in race number 22. Jason Handley wins race number 22. Second is number 8, Krista Marsh. Third place, number 23, Stephen Taylor. What's up to Mark Childe then on that? Mark Childe has got bike problems also on that last lap. We're holding the third place position. So Rory Caveill comes across the line in fourth. And the last one to come across the line should be number 45, James Peters. So two very fancied riders went out there in Mark Childe and Daniel Winterton having problems in race number 22. Race 22, sponsored by Leicester, Bashford and Webb. Winner number 95, Jason Handley. Second, number 8, Krista Marsh. And third, number 23, Stephen Taylor. 36 and 45. Winning time, 1 minute 22.60. 1 minute 22.60. Smith to make the best start with Carl Pugh in the chair. This Steve Smith who makes the best start with Carl Pugh in the chair. Fred Skinner is in second place. Dave Bevis is in third with number 44 Paul Downs in fourth place. With Paul Downs gets through on the inside. Dave Bevis to move through into that third place position. Steve Smith and Carl Pugh are the race leaders into that pitch corner on the opening lap of race number 23. Start of the second leg of the 1000cc sidecar. Smithy leads it then from Fred Skinner in second. It's Downs in third. Bevis in fourth place. A little bit spread out now. They complete the opener in race 23. It's Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Here going to that back straight on lap number 2 from Fred Skinner hanging on to that second place position with Paul Downs, Scott Gutteridge in third. And Dave Bevis, Rob Hazelwood in the fourth place position. Steve Smith, the super tight line coming out of that bottom corner. Leads now confronting lap number 2. Carl Pugh, I say, in the chair from Fred and John Skinner, holding that second place position. It's still 44, Paul Downs in third with Dave Bevis in fourth. In the back straight once again, and along the race goes the father Steve Smith, building that lead at the front, thus coming up to the rear wheels there of Steve Smith, again ultra tight coming out of that bottom corner, leads on to 4 then. Steve Smith for Carl Pugh in the chair, still Fred and John Skinner in that second place position from Paul Downs and Scott Gutteridge in third, Dave Bevis, Rob Hazelwood in fourth. As the leader halfway down the back straight, coasting down that back straight is Steve Smith now as he goes into the pits corner for the final time. That's the second place. This first ride going to pick up the heat win this time for outfit number 2. That's Steve Smith and Carl Pugh win race number 23. Fred Skinner still holds that second, but Paul Downs definitely getting closer in third. So it looks like Fred and John Skinner are going to pick up the second place in this heat, number 2 to 8. Paul Downs gets to third. It's Dave Bevis in fourth place. Race 23, sponsored by Wire Forest Furniture. A win for number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Second, number 228, Fred and John Skinner. And third, number 44, Paul Downs and Scott Gutteridge. Fourth, 101. Winning time, 1 minute 43.91. 1 minute 43.91. Race 24 then should be a cracking heat with Matt Formerola, Colin Blackburn and Jamie Rogers. Colin Blackburn won his opening ride, as did James Rogers. And of course Danny Hogg in the chair with James Rogers, outfit number 11 in this race number 24, sponsored by Trummett UK. On the line then, 5 outfits for race number 24 to the heat on the 1,000 chairs. Colin Blackburn on the inside, looks like James Rogers towards the middle of the grid. Matt Formerola right on the outside. Those should be the 3 to watch in this race number 24. Roy Lewis has got problems and gate number 2, hand in the air from the passenger. Good to see that Stepfly's got the machinery sorted out, able to take his place. He's won from the outside in this race number 24. Takes off, everybody gets away, and it's Colin Blackburn getting an absolute flyer on the inside. James Rogers is the outfit that goes with him as Blackburn leads into that top corner. Rogers got the second, and Matt Formerola very slow away, and he's just worked his way through the third place. He's a long way behind the leading two as they go down the back straight for the first time. Colin Blackburn leads it from James Rogers, holding that second place position. It's still Matt Formerola in third after making a dreadful start. He's got an awful lot to get to leading two. Colin Blackburn slides it wide. James Rogers taking a much tighter line, but Blackburn and Wheatley Jr. lead into that top corner from Rogers and Danny Hogg in second place. Matt Formerola and Andy Wilson have the third. It's Stepfly in forward. Jason going in the chair. And it looks like James Rogers trying to close the gap halfway down that back straight, but Colin Blackburn dominating the race from the leading position as he goes into that pits corner once again. Colin Blackburn again sliding wide. James Rogers again taking a much tighter line. The gap the same between the leading two as they move in that top corner once again. It's Blackburn who leads it from Rogers in second. Is Rogers close the gap? That's where Blackburn seems to pull away slightly going down that back straight, but I've said that, and James Rogers has closed the gap. Now Blackburn pulls away on the entry to the pits corner. Formerola still dominating that third. Stepfly is in 4. Roy Lewis is in 5. They come out of that pits corner on the start. Lap 4 this time. It's James Rogers making a move around the outside, but Colin Blackburn still keeps him at bay. The back marker could come into play on the exit from that top corner. Who's going to get the best line past the back marker as Colin Blackburn goes through on the inside? James Rogers had to go around the outside, and that's cost him a few yards there in that second place position as Colin Blackburn leads into the pits corner for the full time superheated 1000cc sidecar action. Colin Blackburn picks up the winning ride, makes it 2 to 2. Colin Blackburn wins it. Second is James Rogers. Third place is Matt Formerola. Fourth is going to be Stepfly, and fifth will be Roy Lewis. Race 24, sponsored by Trummett UK Limited. A win for number 25, Colin Blackburn for Wheatley Jr. Second, number 11, James Rogers and Danny Hogg. And third, number 5, Matt Formerola and Andy Wilson. 30 and 146. The winning time, quickest so far for the 1000 chairs, 1 minute 43.37. 1 minute 43.37. Flag raised over the start for race number 25 then. You're on it, circling at the back, so obviously there's a problem at the start of this 25th race, so whilst you want it coming back towards the pit. looked at rather circling back, another bike being pushed back to the pit. Looks like John Priest that's being pushed back to the pits. It is John Priest that's being pushed back to the pits. They make the start and drop the back straight for the first time. Having said that John Priest is pushing back to the pitch, it looks like John Priest is leading the race. So I obviously read that one wrong over on the far side of the track as Ian Gutteridge making a move round the outs of John Priest, but John Priest leads it, and Ian Gutteridge in second place, John Wheatley in third, Vincent Priest in fourth, Rob Southpaw in five, John Underwood in six, Jeff Jones in seven. That's the seven as they go up the back straight once again. Then it's John Priest who leads for Ian Gutteridge, who've been unbeaten in the opening two heats of the pre-75, but Priest leads it from Gutteridge in second place. It's Wheatley in third. Priestley is in fourth. They come off that top corner and through the complete lap number two. John Priest is the race leader, but Ian Gutteridge definitely closing the gap there in second place. The Priestley from Gutteridge in second, Wheatley in third, Priestley in fourth, Southwell in five, Underwood in six, Jones in seven. That's the seven as they go up the back straight, and Ian Gutteridge finally line through on the ins of John Priest on that pit's corner, but John Priest cuts back to retake the lead. Super pre-75 action between these two as they go in the top corner once again. It's Priest who leads it, and Gutteridge in second. These two pulling away from Wheatley, holding that third place position. John Priest won in mid-track. Ian Gutteridge making a move round the outside as they go on to four then. It's Priest who leads it, from Gutteridge in second. It's Wheatley holding that third place. Priestley is in four, Southwell in five, Underwood in six, Jones in seven, up the back straight, Gayden in two, and John Priest with the advantage over the previous unbeaten Ian Gutteridge, but Gutteridge again closed the gap halfway up that back straight. There's two bikes between them as they dive into the top corner for the fourth time. Will Ian Gutteridge be beaten for the first time this afternoon? He dives for the inside, but John Priest wins it. Second is Ian Gutteridge, third place goes to John Wheatley. Fourth is Vincent Priestley, five is Rob Southwell, six John Underwood, seventh place goes to Jeff Jones. Race 25, pre-75, sponsored by Wheel Movers Personnel, the win to number 5, John Priest. Second, beaten for the first time this afternoon, Ian Gutteridge, 174. And third, number 19, John Wheatley. 65, 39, 77, and 52. Winning time 1 minute 43.90. 1 minute 43.90. On the line then for race number 26, another heat of the 375. Kenwood Garages Limited are the sponsors. Dates have flown up. Look them to appear on the horizon. They do appear. This Nigel Newman has already got a big lead. Looks like Kenny Blain holding that second place with Pete Newman in third. Just the four runners. Gary Finlow back in fourth place. So 1 and 2 not coming out then for this heat of race number 26 as Nigel Newman needs the points, didn't score on the first leg, leads it then from Kenny Blain in second, Gary Finlow is in third, Pete Newman is in fourth. As Nigel Newman leads going up the back straight, he's got a big lead in Kenny Blain now coming under pressure, and Gary Finlow has worked his way through from fourth to third and looking for the second place of Kenny Blain half at the back straight on lap number 2 then. Newman with a big lead then, it's still Blain in second, Finlow is in third, Pete Newman dropping back in fourth as Nigel Newman leads come through in lap number 2. Kenny Blain again under pressure and Gary Finlow. Kenny Blain looks to be slowing up. He's got bike problems. Checking the machine, still trying to keep going, but pulls off the track. So left for just the 3 runners in race number 26. And Nigel Newman slowing up at the front. And he needs to score points because he didn't come out in the first race. He's got this one absolutely in his pocket. He's slowing up there all the time. And Gary Finlow now hits the front. Nigel Newman, can he coach it on to pick up enough points to get through into the final? Pete Newman is in third place as Gary Finlow leads a very eventful race number 26 on to lap 4. Nigel Newman still, he's got a complete lap to go to complete the 4 laps to pick up the points. Sounds pretty sick there. Pete Newman closing up on Nigel Newman as they go into that pits corner once again. It's still Nigel Newman hanging on the second. Pete, is he going to stop behind him or will he eventually have to pass him? That's the question as Gary Finlow rides on alone into the top corner for the final time. Pete Newman definitely stopping behind Nigel Newman as Gary Finlow gets the winning ride in race number 6. And the Newmans are locked shoulder to shoulder going into the top corner. Pete Newman still stopping behind Nigel. I said needs desperately to score heavily because he missed that first race, but Nigel Newman has got that sick bike going into second place, with Pete Newman coming across the line in the third place position. Race 26, a very eventful race 26, sponsored by Kenworth Garages Limited, a win for number 6, Gary Finlow. Second, number 2, Nigel Newman. And third, number 32, Pete Newman. 148.59, 148.59 the winning time, leg 3 of the 250s, sponsored by Commercial Equipment Limited. Race for race number 27, the third leg of the 250 solos. Dates have blown up, looking to see them emerge over the bank. They come up the bank. Let's see David Knowles in third place, moves through in the second place, moves through into the leading position. And James Childe has got the third place. Who's got that second place? Is it Jason Stott has improved as the meeting has progressed so far this afternoon? It's David Knowles who leads it then from Jason Stott in second, James Childe in third, Mark Evans in fourth, Alex Evans in five, Mick Parton is in sixth, so they go in the back straight for the first time. Knowles needs to score heavily, of course, only got a third place in the second heat of the 250s. Knowles leads it then from Stott in second, Charles in third, Evans in fourth, Evans in five, Parton in sixth place. They come to complete lap number 2. David Knowles seems to be in control of the situation at the front. Jason Stott still got that second. James Childe trying to close the gap in third. Mark Evans and Alex Evans scrapping it out to fourth and fifth. They see where the main action is for that fourth and fifth position. But as I said, that James Childe starting to close up on Jason Stott as David Knowles increases lead the front. From Stott in second is Charles in third. Alex Evans now goes from the fourth. Relegating Mark Evans to five. Mick Parton's in sixth. Nigel Hibbert in seventh place. To last that flagger then for the former British champion David Knowles who leads it from Jason Stott in second, another former British champion. James Childe has got the third, Alex Evans in fourth, Mark Evans in five, the leader in amongst the back markers going up the back straight for the final time. Looks if James Childe is not going to get to Jason Stott for that second place position as number 64 David Knowles leads into the top corner for the final time, and round that final bend 64 Dave Knowles it is that wins race 27. It's Jason Stott getting the second place and James Childe in third. Good scrap for fourth and fifth. Alex Evans just gets in ahead of Mark Evans. Then we've got number 26 Mick Parton, and finally number 414 Nigel Hibbert. Race 27 results sponsored by Commercial Equipment Limited. The win for number 64 David Knowles. Second, number 94, Jason Stott. And third, number 97, James Childe. 179, 181, 26, and 414. Winning time, quickest so far for a 250, 1 minute 30.47. 1 minute 30.47. Race 28 then, 350 solos on the line then, green flag race for race 28. Red flags up, so obviously problems at the start. See Rob Fairford just making his way from the pitch to go up to the start of race number 28. Green flag raised. Pick up the red. Takes way off, who's going to appear over the horizon as they got the back straight for the first time. It's Charlie Saunders making a good start, but Mark Taylor's on his shoulders. They go and Peter Carr in the action, 3 abreast going into that first corner. Rob Southall, LV fourth place. Mark Taylor gets on into Charlie Saunders pushes. Charlie Saunders wide, Peter Carr dives for the gap on the inside. As Taylor leads it, and Saunders in second, Carr in third, Southall in fourth, Doherty's in 5, that's a 5, and Peter Carr almost on the inside. Mark Taylor, they got the back straight on lap number 2 then. Taylor leads it and Carr in second, these two pulling away from Saunders in third, with Southall in fourth, Doherty in 5, and Peter Carr making the move through on the inside. Mark Taylor, Mark Taylor's gone wide, a chance for Peter Carr to get through on the inside. Mark Taylor using every inch for track there, but very well to avoid the road, just about hangs on to that second place, but that's allowed Peter Carr to hit the front. They got the back straight once again, still Taylor in second. Rob Southall's got machine problems, we're holding that fourth place position as they got the back straight once again then. Carr leads it from Taylor in second, it's Saunders in third, Doherty in fourth. Rob Southall pulls out with a 6 point as he lost that flag, being made ready for Peter Carr, looking to pick up his first heat win of the afternoon. Mark Taylor could be beaten for the first time this afternoon. It's still Charlie Saunders holding that third place, with Doherty in four, getting a little bit spread out now in race number 28 as they got the back straight for the final time. It's the former Sheffield Speedway star Peter Carr who leads into that top corner for the final time in race number 28. Peter Carr picks up his first race win of the afternoon. Second, beaten for the first time this afternoon, is Mark Taylor. Charlie Saunders gets the third, and 130 John Doherty should be the rider to come across the line in fourth place. Race 28, sponsored by the Balti Indian Cuisine, a win for number 16, Peter Carr. Second, 170, Mark Taylor. And third, number 25, Charlie Saunders. Fourth, number 130. Winning time, 1 minute 27.84. 1 minute 27.84. On the line on the way then. We're looking for Jason Handley to make the start. He does make the start. Lee Gayden is the rider that's gone with him. Barry Powell working his way through into that third place. They come around the top corner for the first time. It's going to be a busy afternoon for the 350 of Jason Handley. He's riding the 500 class as well. He leads it from Gayden in second. Powell's in third. Peters in four. Perry in 5. That's the 5. They stream up the back straight once again. Jason Handley already looking behind him. May now throttle back a little bit because he's got to use his bike in the heats of the 350s and the 500s. Big lead then from Lee Gayden second, with Barry Powell definitely getting closer in that third place position as Andy Leeds can pull into then. A good scrapping on the second place. Lee Gayden just ahead of Barry Powell. Barry Powell trying to find a way through on the inside of that pits corner. Lee Gayden just a quicker line. There's a break between these two as they go up the back straight once again. It's Handley well clear at the front. Tremendous scrap for second and third. But Barry Powell has got a problem. He's just about to make a move on Lee Gayden. He's got bike problems while holding the third place position as Handley leads on the full. They're dropping like flies in the heats of these 350s. Barry Powell pulls on the middle of the track. Lee Gayden comes across the line in second place. It's still Mike Peters hanging on to that third with Andy Perry in fourth place. They're spread all over the track now in race number 29 as Jason Handley coasts into that top corner. Going to pick another heat win in the heats of the 350 solos. Jason Handley it is that gets the winning ride. Lee Gayden's going to come across the line in second place as a dejected Barry Powell pushing his bike back towards the pits. Should be Mike Peters to pick up the third place. And Andy Ferry will fill the fourth place position. Race 29 then, sponsored by Professional Choice, to win for number 95, Jason Handley. Second, 116, Lee Gayden. And third, 137, Mike Peters. Fourth, 180. Winning time, 1 minute 24.97. 1 minute 24.97. Flag up then for race number 30. Tony Cook, Alan Morgan, Nick Radley, Scott Francis and Chris Salisbury. Andy Coleman the first time he's been in the chair, so doing very well, tucked in there behind Nick Radley, one of the top 500 crews in the country. And Andy Coleman having his first ride behind behind Nick this afternoon. Still the green flag race for race number 30. They're going to line in for race 30. They've got away, and who's got the advantage going at the back straight for the first time? Looks like Nick Radley has made a good start now. Is it Nick Radley? Yes, it is Nick Radley that leads going into that top corner. Tony Cook looks to be very, very strong when they're pushing up the second, third, fourth and fifth place. They're locked together for those places. Nick Radley is a race leader then from Morgan in second. It's Stott, France and Paul Fisher going through in the third. Chris Salisbury is in fourth, and Tony Cook made a dreadful start on his way back in fifth place. The moment they got the back straight, and once again Nick Radley and Andy Colvin pulling well clear at the front then. From Alan Morgan, it's gone through into second. Looks as if Scott France and Paul Fisher slowing up while holding that third place. Tony Cook's making progress through the field at the moment as Radley leads and completing lap number 2 from Morgan in second place. Scott Francis, Paul Fisher pull on the middle of the track with a sick bike while holding the third. So Tony Cook has gone through into that fourth place with Chris Salisbury in 5 as they make their way up the back straight once again. It's still Radley and Colvin. They seem to be slowing up going that back straight. Look rather anxiously behind them to see Alan Morgan's closing the gap in second place. Tony Cook is consolidating that third with Chris Salisbury in third, and it's still Nick Radley coming under tremendous pressure from Alan Morgan. There they go into that top corner once again. It's Radley leads. Morgan's got thrown into Radley. Radley again comes back round the outside. Morgan comes again. These two locked together as they go up the back straight once again. And Morgan's got thrown into Radley. The lead going up the back straight on lap number 4. It's Morgan who leads it from Radley in second. These two pulling away from Tony Cook holding that third place position. So a tremendous winning ride coming right through from the back there for Alan Morgan. He gets the winning ride. Nick Radley gets the second place. Tony Cook gets the third with Chris Salisbury in fourth place. Tremendous action in race number 30. Win for number 156, Alan Morgan and Martin Boyd. Second, number 21, Nick Radley and Andy Colvin. And third, number 10, Tony Cook and Anders McFarland. Fourth, 418. Winning time, 1 minute 37.53. 1 minute 37.53.